astray. Try to forget, but the thoughts, they seem to drown me instead. I've always wondered what it takes to fill this empty void inside. But now I've realized you were what I needed this whole time. I've been around, no one else has got me feeling this way. Every minute, every hour I spend is on you every single day. I've always wondered what it takes to fill this empty void inside. Something about you makes me wanna be with you for a long time.
So good. I honestly make poke bowls at least once a week, and I don't even remember the last time I went out to buy a poke bowl, just because it's always so expensive, especially when you're customizing it and adding things. I'm going to eat this with half a dragon fruit. This one has white flesh. There's also dragon fruit with yellow flesh, and those are actually so sweet. This one has more of a subtle sweetness to it. As you can see, I have a lot of chicken backs. I use it for all sorts of cooking, not just soups. It's good in vegetables to give you some flavor. It's good when reheating leftovers. If I want like a quick noodle dish, I can use that too. And homemade chicken broth is just so good for you, so that's why I try to eat it often. I want to rinse it a few times until the water is mostly clear. I'm going to turn my heat on to about a medium high. As it starts to bubble, the scum is going to float to the surface, and at this point you want to turn the heat down. It's been about 2 hours for my broth, and now I'm going to add my aromatics. Get rid of the tough outer leaves. They don't have any flavor, so you don't need these. And I'm also going to cut off this top part and then the bottom as well. For my stock, I'm also going to use ginger. Normally I would use galangal, but I just don't have any right now. The next ingredient that is very popular in Southeast Asian cooking is lime leaf. I'm feeling a bit stuffy, so this is a really good way to clear your sinuses. It also smells so good. I have some sake, and I'm going to basically rinse the fish with it. And doing this is going to get rid of any bad odors from the fish. A lot of you asked me if you can substitute sake. I would say there's not really a good substitute for sake, but you can just leave it out. It will give your dish a lot more flavor, so I definitely recommend using it. I'm just going to make it look really nice and caramelized. It smells really good. Look at that caramelization. Black cod is like in between a lean and fatty fish. It's like right in the middle. So it's really rich, but it also tastes light. I do have another one that I made, but I'm going to save this for maybe tomorrow's breakfast or lunch, depending how I feel. So it's time for dinner, and I feel like I am getting more sick as the day goes on. My voice just doesn't sound right. I'm so congested and I've been coughing a lot. So I'm really happy that I made that chicken broth because I'm gonna eat that like all day tomorrow. This is wet tamarind. You can get it at the Vietnamese grocery store. You can eat it raw. I actually like to snack on this sometimes. It's tart, slightly sweet. It has a very strong flavor. It's also very, very stringy, as you can see. This is what it looks like. This is not my favorite brand. This one I got from Whole Foods, but usually I will go to the Asian grocery store. I don't remember what it's called, but I think it tastes so much better. If you look at this top layer right here, it's really, really thick. That is what you want to add to your broth. And then on the bottom of this container is where all the liquid is. It's really, really thick. Or you also can buy something like this, coconut cream, but this whole can is basically just the top, which is this. This is a coconut cream. Let's start. All right, looks like my broth is ready. You can strain this, but I kind of like the taste of it, so I'm gonna leave it in. The flavors are like salty and a little bit of sweet from the coconut milk, and it's also tart from the tamarind paste. And that's why I love Southeast Asian cooking so much, because there's just such bold flavors, and one dish will have all those flavors in one. I'm not going to use this today, but I want to show you. This is rock sugar. Oh, this is a big one. So this is what rock sugar looks like. And if you want a little bit of sweetness, you can add that in there too. Smells so good. Oh, this was worth all the hours I put into making this. As you can see, I made mine pretty spicy. That's just how I like it. My throat is a little sore, and this just feels a lot better for my throat right now. I also bought this from Whole Foods today. I love kombucha. I actually brew my own. I think my favorite is Health Aid. Ooh. My favorite is probably Health Aid Pink Lady Apple. Not bad. Let me also show you my kombucha that I'm brewing. Here's what it looks like. Do you see the SCOBY? It's getting so big. I have to make a new batch soon. So this was the first of hopefully many future What I Eat in a Days. I hope everything was helpful, and if you have any other questions, just leave a comment and I'll try to get back to as many people as I can.